So my kids just want a snow day, Betsy.
Oh, we were just saying the same thing.
So here's the thing when you have kids and you're the weather lady. They have expectations. I have been told no less than a few times by my children that it's up to me.
Bring it, Mom.
You gotta control the weather.
Negative. It is not up to me.
What do you always say? You're in marketing, not production.
That's exactly it. Yeah. And I think tomorrow morning we have a pretty good shot at some school closings, but it's all location dependent.
All right. I do like that you slipped in a golf analogy and your first weather hit.
Is there a weather word today? I'm just double checking.
we're gonna lay off of that.
Too serious.
Please.
You've got enough on your mind.
Get me out of this, right? I thought it was going to be like shenanigans or something crazy, and we just don't need to go there. All right, we do have a lot to talk about, though. Over the next few hours, the snow will be moving in. It's going to come in from north to south. We'll see an uptick in the snow intensity. East first, and then it starts to spread across the entire lakeshore area. All of us staying cold. Our wind chills are in the teens. That's not going to be changing. You can see our lake effect snow band. It looks like it's breaking up. Do not be fooled, because notice this little baby right up here, that is going to drop in, and that is what really triggers this whole new resurgence of this lake band. Meanwhile, out to the east, they have been getting drilled in the Buffalo area. I found this picture. This is a live camera, a 511 New York camera. This is I-90 at Eden Angola. This is just south of Buffalo, and you can see right in the heart of that band, they are dealing with some really nasty conditions. I don't know that we're going to be this bad, but we're going to be pretty darn nasty tomorrow morning in many locations as this band drops in. Again, we are having some light snow right along the lakeshore areas to the east and flurries farther south, but the bigger picture shows that we are starting to see this band consolidating farther north. So we have a big push of cold air that's dropping in, and that's going to help to push that lake band that's already formed down to us, and at the same time it's going to have a little bit more energy, a little bit more moisture, because we have a Lake Michigan connection that's also coming in on this. So next 48 hours you can see these bands begin to settle from north to south. This is 11 p.m. Stop the clock. The band is forming. It's starting to pick up in intensity, and in the early morning hours it moves right across the metro area. This sets the stage then for a really nasty morning commute, because there will be times that the plows will not be able to keep up. So you can kind of imagine how the snowball effect, pun intended, goes on. So the lake snow moves in tonight. Temperatures expected to drop back into the 20s, and it will be windy, which means our wind chills will stay in the teens, if not touching the single digits in some locations. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast, midnight, stop the clock. There's the band, and watch how it just slowly moves south. This is a 4-hour progression, and it has not moved all that much. We may have 1 to 2 inch per hour snow rates for a period of several hours. This is why we have the higher amounts of snow coming in. Thunder snow also a possibility tonight. I know Jay is going to be very excited if he hears thunder snow. Meanwhile, look at these wind chills farther south, single-digit wind chills in the early morning hours. 5, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., the band is still here. It's slowly moving south, and as it moves away from the lake, it will begin to break up, which is actually good news by the time we hit the end of the commute, when we just have more scattered snow. But we'll continue to have periodic lake effect snow in the primary and some of the secondary snow belt, even as we get into the afternoon tomorrow. I know this is what everybody wants to know, so let's talk about these accumulation possibilities. Light dusting farther south, not expecting a lot of problems there. But notice we are talking not only the primary, but we also have the secondary snow belt from Lorain and Avon right through the west side and south side. Yes, Parma, I'm talking to you, down to Independence, even into portions of Macedonia, over into Chagrin Falls, of course, and then moving over toward Parkman and southern sections of Ashtabula County, around Andover. And then north of there, this primary snowbelt area, obviously that's where we're going to have the highest accumulations, but this is lake effect. That means you can have a range, right? You don't get the same amount that the neighbor does a mile down the road. So just know we do those ranges. We kind of give ourselves a little grace on that, but it's really all focused on tomorrow morning and the impacts, not the numbers. Focus on those impacts. Here's your Union Home Mortgage forecast. We're going to be up around 40 then by the time Wednesday rolls around with isolated flurries. Thursday, like nothing happened. Upper 40s with sun peaks. Rain chances return on Friday. And then as right now, the weekend on Saturday does not look so bad. Clouds and sun, high of 44. We'll have more rain chances moving in by the end of the day on Sunday.
All right. Thanks so much, Beth.